Hi, welcome to our real estate masterclass for tonight. I am Pelumi Audia, a property investor, a real estate developer, and also a real estate entrepreneur. I'm a significant player in the real estate industry. Over the years, I've been able to help my clients make smart and profitable real estate investments, and I can help you do the same thing. Tonight, we are discussing about powerful wealth creation strategies for property investors. Powerful wealth creation strategies for property investors. I believe you are ready for tonight. Tonight, we'll be sharing strategies that you, as an investor, can employ in order to create good wealth, in order to live wealthy, in order to control the economy. Like they always, one of my role models, Coach Chudi, will always say that those that are investing in the real estate for cash flow, they are the real players in the game. They are the real players in the game. They are those that controls the economy. So if you want to control your personal economy, you must choose to be more of an investor rather than being a owner. Welcome, 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 welcome. Can you tell us your name and where you are joining us from? I trust you had a great Sunday. I trust you're keeping well. Can you tell us your name and where you join us from? And share this video to your friends, share it to groups. The goal is to ensure that everyone gets proper knowledge in order to be ready for the future. The goal is to ensure that you live wealthy by knowing the kind of real estate projects that you are meant to put your money into. And the ones that you are not meant to put your money into, when it comes to real estate investment, it's about timing. Yeah, the timing you are putting your money into it. And also, it also goes with your age. Your age. There are some properties that you can't put your money in based on your age. Imagine telling a man that is already in his 70s to be doing land banking. Someone in his 70s is looking for what will be giving him cash flow. And if someone that is in his 70s looking for cash flow, you can't be telling the person to invest in a property that he will buy and flip. How many years does he have again to live this life? How many years? So understanding these strategies will help you make better and quality financial decisions. Now we are going straight to our class. We're going straight to our class. Please kindly help us share this video to as much people as you can. Kindly help us share this video to as much people as you can. Welcome, welcome, Aremu. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are going straight to tonight's class. According to research, Nigeria has a housing deficit of 28 million housing deficit. Nigeria is presently going through 28 million housing deficit. Where there is a problem, cash flow follows. Now, what does this 28 million housing deficit is? 28 million housing deficit. Yes, when I say deficit means Nigeria has 28 million shortage of affordable and available housing. That is deficit. This should tell you that where there is challenges, then there is opportunity to make money. There's opportunity to grab. There's an opportunity that will help you to live wealthy rather than struggling. Now, this 28 million housing deficit is a good problem. It's a good problem. And due to this 28 million housing deficit, presently, there is shortage of supply of housing. And when there is a housing deficit of 28 million, with Nigeria population ranging over 200 million people, this should tell you that people are presently looking for places to live. But there's deficit. There's deficit. There's shortage of supply of affordable housing. So this should tell you that there is great potential in the Nigeria real estate market. So if you are in Nigeria in diaspora and you are not investing in Nigeria real estate market now, you are missing. Now let me now tell you this. Presently we have 200 million population range in Nigeria. Take a look at the next 26 years, which is year 2050, where population will explode. So 2050, those that will live wealthy, those that will benefit from this 28 million housing deficit will be those that strategically position themselves today by investing in real estate. So how can you as an investor get these powerful wealth creation strategies for property? How can you as an investor key into properties and benefit from this 28 million housing deficit? So now, the housing deficit alone is a sign that the best time you must start your real estate investment journey is today, is right now, as I'm speaking. It's right now. Imagine 28 million housing deficit with over a population of 200 million. Population range. Population. This should tell you that there is opportunity in the market, and when there is an opportunity, cash flow will automatically follows. We all see the rate at which prices of, just to rent an apartment alone in Lagos is not smiling. I'm talking about good locations here in Lekki. I'm talking about good locations in Yaba. Even Yaba right now is not a joke. Surulere is not a joke. Magodo is not a joke. Anthony is not cheap. So this should tell you that this housing deficit is forcing the value of properties. Imagine we are in a nation where there is no housing deficit. Prices of rent will be cheap. It will be cheap. People will be able to live well in affordable housing. But when there is a housing deficit, this should tell you that based on this housing deficit, property developers see this as an opportunity. They see this as an opportunity. So those that are presently positioning themselves in the property market as an investor, they get to make cash flow. Remember that in every real estate investment, cash flow is king. Cash flow is king. So while you are investing in real estate, think about cash flow. Think about cash flow. Although cash flow is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. You might just be a beginner that is just looking at getting into the real estate market, looking at investing. It is fine if you are not starting with cash flow. So in the real estate market, there are two types of investors. There are two types of people that play in the real estate market. We have those that invest. We have the investors. That's one type of people that play in the real estate market. Investors. Then number two, we have the owners. Ownership. So some people are playing the real estate game as an investor, while some people are playing it as just for ownership's sake, just for pride. They just want to, feel among. Me too. I have property in Lagos now. Me too. I have property in Abuja now. Me too. I have property in Ibadan or any part of the state. So now, the truth is that what will help you to live wealthy is not ownership. Ownership just increase your ego. Ownership help you to, it's just like a form of belonging. Ownership is just to own a property alone. That's not giving you cash flow. That is ownership. Now, for you to position yourself for massive wealth accumulation and wealth multiplication, you must position yourself as an investor, because due to this 28 million housing deficit, guess who will benefit from this housing deficit? It's an investor. It's an investor. So, as an investor, when you are looking at getting into the real estate market, you shouldn't be thinking about you just buying a 5-bedroom duplex. To me, it's just like a waste. As an investor, you should look at buying multiple units of apartments that will give you cash flow. So So now, whether you are an investor or you just want to invest in the real estate market just for the sake of ownership alone, no issue with that. But for you to be able to live well, for you to be able to play the money game, you must be more focused on being an investor. Investors live wealthy. Ownership people, what they just do is to build wealth. So those that are focusing on the ownership part of real estate, they are the wealth builders. Wealth builders. So these people on this ownership lane, these ownership guys, what they do, most of them, they buy land. They buy land and they wait for appreciation. Those are people on that ownership lane. They buy land and they wait for appreciation. They buy a house just for them to move in, their family alone. No rent, no tenant, nothing. Those people fall under the ownership zone. Why those that fall under the investor zone, they buy property for nothing but what? But cash flow. Nothing but what? But cash flow. So these people will take part. Those people that are investing in real estate strategically as an investor, they will take part of this 28 million housing deficit. 28 million housing deficit. Thank you for joining us. Please kindly help us share this video. Share. Let people get this. Yes, let people get this information. So now, as an investor, you should be thinking as somebody that is looking to play this game for a long term. So an investor should know that in the next 26 years, Nigeria real estate market will explode. And what are those things that will make Nigeria real estate property explode? What are those things? What are those factors? Number one factor is nothing but population. So this should tell you that by 2050, which is the next 26 years, population will explode the potential of those investing in real estate markets. Population. Now, presently we have over 200 million. Now, think about it. Presently we have high birth rates in Nigeria. High birth rates. And also, we also have rapid urban development. Presently, we have rapid urban development. So, these things will help investors in the real estate market. It will help them build wealth. Yes, those that are also playing the ownership game, yes, they are buying assets. Their mindset is, okay, let me just buy a house for just me and my family. And then we are okay. Some, let me just buy an asset. I just want to buy land. And then I'm okay. And then I want to leave it for the next 10 years, next 20 years. No issue with that. You don't have issue. Because by 2050, a lot of people will need this land and you'll be in the position to sell to them. But what will take care of your economy today is nothing by being an investor. An investor focus on cash flow. If you are buying land for appreciation purpose, you are just buying for ownership. You are not an investor. An investor will sit down to calculate the mathematics, the cash flow, and how much am I getting from this deal. That's how investors behave. They sit down to calculate the mathematics. Landlord own properties. Investors control the economy. Now, ask yourself, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a landlord just by ownership alone, or you want to be an investor? And investors, they don't only control the economy, they live wealthy. So investors, they live wealthy. They also what? They also control the market. They control the economy. Control. They are in control of their economy. So now tell me, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a controller of your economy? Your personal economy. We have three types of economies. We have microeconomy, we have macroeconomy, and we have nano-economy. Now, nano-economy is your own personal economy. It's your personal economy. So ask yourself, what are you doing today to position yourself in order to have a beautiful nano economy? Nano economy is you taking charge of your personal economy, of your financial future. Trust me, the government will not do anything for you. The government is only working for themselves. They don't care about you. So, as an investor looking at building wealth through real estate investment, you should be thinking about being an investor, not just investing for ownership alone. Yes, it is fine to be to invest just for ownership. That is buying land and keeping it for appreciation, and also buying a house just for you and your family alone. There's nothing bad with that. So now, as an investor looking at buying a property for cash flow, what should you focus on? Number one, you should focus on is the migration status of people in that location. You should focus on migration. Do your research. What is the percentage of the migration rate of this particular location I'm investing my money into? What is the migration rate? Go to Google, do your research. What is the migration rate of people investing in Ibadan? What is the migration rate of people investing in Lagos State? Lagos alone, the migration rate is crazy because people believe that there's money in Lagos. So a lot of people want to come and benefit from the money in Lagos. So every hour, people are always migrating to Lagos. So this is why Lagos real estate market is number one. Is Odogun of all real estate markets. Is number one. This is why the Banana Island has the most expensive property. The Banana Island has the most expensive property in Nigeria. If possible, if not Africa, you can go and do your research. Land in Banana Island over 1 billion, over 2 billion. So this should tell you that Nigeria, Lagos has the highest real estate market. Now, after mentioning Lagos, then we can now move to Abuja. Abuja also has a booming real estate market. Then we can now move to Port Harcourt. Then we can now move to Ibadan and some other part of this. Asaba is also a growing real estate market. So this should tell you that as an investor, when investing in real estate market, do your research and list top 5 highest migration rates in a particular state that you are investing in. Once you just do your research, what are the top five locations that people are presently migrating to in Lagos State? After doing your research on the migration, then you now move further. After you have gotten the migration rates of that particular location you are putting your money into, then you now move further. You now do you do another research. You can do this other research by either going to that location and interviewing tenants. You can interview tenants or even landlords. Most landlords, they know what their tenants do for living. Now ask that what is the average income of the neighborhood in this location that I am about to invest my money in? Wow, welcome Befi. Now do another research on the average income. After you have done your research on migration, then move next to average income. So it is the average income of people that are living in that neighborhood that you are about to invest in that will determine your cash flow. Because in real estate investment, there are 2 things you must know before getting into any deal in your life. Number 1 is the entry point. Number 2 is the exit point. Entry point and exit point. So as an investor, if you are putting your money into a property for cash flow, you must understand that after every 10 years, the value of your property is appreciating to 50% after 10 years. That's 1. Then 2, the cash flow, that is the rental income you'll be getting too, that will also move up. It will appreciate. So as an investor, you are making money in 2 ways. You are making money on appreciation and you're also making money on rental income. So this is why you can never ever be poor. If you are playing the real estate game as an investor, you can never be poor. An investor focuses on both cash flow of an asset and appreciation of an asset. That is who an investor is. Why those that are investing in real estate for the sake of ownership? All they are just focusing on is appreciation. No cash flow, but appreciation. They are focusing on the appreciation rate, the value their property will be worth in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years. There is a research that shows that any land you are investing in, if that land is 30 minutes away from the city, it will take that location 15 years, minimum 15 years. 15 years for that location to develop very fast. That's just on the side. So, as an investor, you must understand these things. That before putting your money in any location, you must do your research on the migration rate of that location. 1. 2. Do your research on average income. That's 2. Then number 3, what are those things do you need to do to force appreciation of your property? As an investor, looking at playing the cash flow game, you must ensure that you have proper infrastructure. Proper infrastructure. The infrastructure in that location will determine the appreciation rate of that location. Infrastructure like electricity. Infrastructure. Electricity, good road network. Those 2 things, they will force the appreciation of that property you are investing in. So, before putting your money in any location, don't. In fact, it is advisable that you yourself as an investor, you go there. You have to go there. You have to go and see what, maybe it could be an agent or maybe a developer that is telling you that, okay, come and invest in this location. Go there. Check for the infrastructure. Check the road network, 1. Also check the electricity. That's 2. Then there's another thing. That other thing that you must also look out for is the rumor and the noise about the location. What are the rumors and noise? Rumors and noise. Yes, when I say rumors and noise, some people will say this location, they used to have light. There's 24 electricity, there's 24 hours electricity in that location. Some people will say no, it's a lie. It's a, oh yeah, go and check it down. Those rumors and noise will also influence the appreciation of your property. So once people discover that this location has more of electricity, in fact, it is always good before you even invest in any location, ensure that the electricity in that location is standby 24 hours. 24 hours. Even if they don't have 24 hours electricity, at least 18 hours. So those things also will also force the value of the property. Trust me, if there is noise and rumors about a particular location, I'm talking of good rumor, that alone will make people to go there. People will not even care whether it's far. They will want to go there. So anything that causes people to want to do a research about a particular location concerning the noise, this should tell you that cash flow will follow automatically. So do these checks very well. And also know the cost of owning it. Cost of owning it is also part as an investor. So this will help you to know the kind of portfolio that you are meant to invest your money into. Don't focus all your energy on appreciation alone, that is ownership. Yes, it is good. Everyone starts their life with, being a property owner. Yeah, so it is always good that you start small, but think big. Start small, think big. Think big. How can I own multiple units of property that will give me cash flow? How can I use the principle of leverage? Leverage. When I say principle of leverage means forming a team of investors to own a property of, let's say, 100 million, a property of 200 million, a property of 1 billion. It is always sweet to come together as a group of investors to invest. Co-ownership. So I see co-ownership as fractional real estate. So apply the principle of leverage. Invest in fractional real estate. This will help you to leverage on properties that will give you cash flow. Even if you can't invest alone, even if you can't afford it alone, please take advantage of fractional real estate. This will help you to grow your portfolio. So if you can follow these rules that I listed here, focus on cash flow by being an investor and not just a owner of a property. Forget about ego. Forget about ego. A lot of people just want to own property just for the sense of belonging. So as an investor, focus on cash flow. Cash flow will save you in those dry seasons. Cash flow will pay your children's school fees. Cash flow will take your children to their vacations. Cash flow will also take you to your dream vacation. Appreciation of assets can't take you to Maldives. Appreciation of assets can't fund your dreams. Hello? Appreciation of assets is for the future. Cash flow is for now. How can I live wealthy as an investor? These are the things that you need to start thinking about. How can I live wealthy? What asset class do I need to put my money into in the real estate market that will enable me to live wealthy? So those things, you must put them in check. You must put them in check. You must put them in check. Housing deficit is 28 million. Present population is over 200 million. So you should take advantage of these things. You don't need anybody to advise you before getting started in this market. This market is for everybody. The real estate market is for everybody. So we have left those areas of no, I don't have the money, I can't afford it. No, you can afford it. You can, even as a minimum wage earner, you can form a group of investors. Then you guys will invest together. See, guys, what will happen in 2050 will blow your mind. 2050, that's 26 years to come. Those that are well positioned today, they will take part of that massive wealth transfer. There will be an explosion of wealth in 2050, which is the next 26 years. So, as you're watching me right now, sit down and add 26 to your age. How old will you be by 2050? Add 26 to your age. How old will you be in 2050? And what kind of lifestyle do you want to live? The investment decision you make today will determine your lifestyle in 2050. Do you get it? The investment decision you made today will determine your lifestyle in 2050. So if you strategically position yourself as an investor today by putting your money in what will give you cash flow, you can even do the both. So putting your money in the property that will give you appreciation is a plus. So whatever you are doing today will determine your life by 2050. So as an investor, picture 2050. Population will explode. Values of property will also what? Explode. Who will benefit from this wealth? You as an investor. You as an investor. Warren Buffett, an investor, once said that I will not put my money in anything that won't give me 15 years of predictable cash flow. And I'm telling you right now that by 2050, which is the next 26 years, there will be a massive explosion in the values of properties. So ask yourself, what are you doing today to position yourself for this? What are you doing? Hello? What are you doing? Are you strategically positioning yourself right now, or you are giving excuses? If you give excuses on what should change your life tomorrow, today, you will cry tomorrow. If you give excuses today that you don't have money, that's why you don't invest in real estate. See, in the future, we will be two types of people. There will be two types of people. One, those that wish they invested in real estate. Two, those that wish they invested more. So I see some people, when they start their real estate investment journey, they invest once. Some people will even buy, like, let's say, landed property of like about 1 acre or 2, and then they stop there. To me, that's not smart. That's not smart. That's not smart. So as an investor, think, number one, think about cash flow. Cash flow will help you live wealthy. Then, now add ownership to it, which is for appreciation purpose. Ownership will help you to build wealth. Cash flow will help you to what? Live wealthy. Live wealthy. Live wealthy. Live wealthy. So I believe that you have gotten massive value from this, and kindly help us share this video to your friends so that they can get this information. By 2050, I will show you this video. I will show you this video. I will show you this video. By then, most of us would have achieved our greatest financial potential. Next 26 years, add 26 years to your age. The decisions you make today will determine your 2050. So if you know that you want to live wealthy now, start investing in cash flow. If you know that you want capital appreciation assets, start putting your money in ownership, like land, buying your own personal home. Because by 2050, people will come that they want to buy your home from you, and you sell at a higher price. But it is more advisable, even if you have started with buying of land, ensure that you add cash flow to your portfolio, and I can help you get that. We have properties in Lagos, we have in Ibadan, we have in Abuja, we have in Asaba, and some other part of the state. All you just need to do is to contact us on 08101156057. See you in my DMs, or you send us cash flow or ownership to our email address, contact@propertyevangelist.com. contact@propertyevangelist.com. Let's talk. Let's discuss about your goals. I'm interested in helping you achieve that dreams that you desire. All you just need to do is to send us a DM, and we'll pick it from there. Thank you very much for joining us. Do have a fantastic week. Do have a blessed week. You too, one day you will become a landlord. One day you will make money. That is, you will generate cash flow from your assets. You will never beg to eat. No matter the situation of the economy, you will always thrive. You will always thrive. You will surely be like a tree that is planted by the river. Thank you very much for watching us to this period, and please send this video to as much people as possible. Do have a phenomenal week ahead. Bye for now. Once again, I remain Pelumi Awodia, the only person that help you to build wealth using real estate as a tool. I help you to succeed more than the way I met you. So don't you want to succeed? Send a DM right now. Let's discuss about your dreams. Let's discuss about your goals, because what is more important to your future is your financial goal. So if you don't plan for that financial goal today, you don't plan today, you will cry tomorrow. And you will not cry in Jesus' name. So send me that DM right now. Don't waste time. Send that DM. Send that DM. Let's discuss. Bye for now.